Good evening, my name is Shinigami Moroku, and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes. Tonight I'm going to be tackling Infernal Seiros, Saint of Legend, Mythic Hero Battle. Now, I normally don't really cover these battles because I usually just follow whatever Phoenix Master 1 typically plays, and he is an absolute legend, no pun intended, when it comes to free-to-play guides for these things. So, if you want really good advice for movements and units, go to his. Now, the reason I'm doing this is to actually help out someone who's having trouble due to their Felix being merged. In his place, I actually have Duo Marth here. Obviously, not ideal. It's running plus HP minus defense. But this actually kind of works out, honestly, as far as this particular battle goes. And you'll see why here in a second. Unfortunately, this is only free to play insofar as Regan and the others go. And I had to put Distant Guard onto Regan, Spur Def Res 2 onto Peony, Reposition and Drive Res onto Air. Although, honestly, I would recommend Reposition on pretty much any and every flying unit. Just because of the sheer amount of maneuverability that flyers get. I mean, you're not wrong. Anyway, this is it. Again, a lot of this is going to follow what Phoenix Master has already done as far as movements go. There will be a few slight deviations here and there. So anyway, you're going to want to start out with this particular setup here. It's kind of, you can think of it as an extended Tetris L block. Mainly, what we want to do is to mostly keep the dragons over here on the right side. As well as one particular reinforcement that comes up in a couple of turns here. Now, just in PM1's video, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this blue Fafnir.
Maybe this way. I won't lose.
Then we're going to have Regan here, so she's in prime position to go ahead and start taking on the Manikeets and Fafnirs. Now, our big concern here is the green Fafnir. As you can imagine, he'll be going after Peony. So what we're going to do is have Regan take out this Manikeet first. It's like, doesn't even use her sword. She just blasts them. And then we're going to move Regan up here.
Maybe this way. Over here?
Then we're going to dance Regan over here.
Right you are. The glimmer of life.
You'd think you want to start off with the blasting the sword dragon with your iceberg, but
Try not to wear yourself out.
it's actually better going this way. Plus, honestly, it's kind of nice to show off my Marth, who I don't use very often in these kinds of battles, simply just because there isn't often enough use for him. Now, with Peony over here, the Fafnir is going to go on the right side. But this green thief is the one that we really need to watch out for. Partly because of Odd Pulse Tie, which is going to make Air lose her special. But because a lot of this depends on Regan being able to take out the Green Thief here on the next turn, which is why she's sitting here. A merged Felix would force the thief to come over to this particular bridge, and it would not, let's just say it would not end well for him.
Yeah.
So first off, we're going to take out the Green Thief here.
I don't think so.
I do. Well, simply because it's at 3 HP. And then we're going to move him back here, and she's going to provide an anchor point. Then we'll take out the Lance Flyer. And charge that iceberg up, you know.
Ready.
Now we're going to have Regan over here because we want, since she has distant guard, not counter, she can provide Marth with a defense buff here. You see it's doing a lot of damage. But after the heal from Sparkling boost, it'll actually give Marth the ability to tank this next hit. Not from the Fafnir, obviously, since it doesn't have Lightning Breath or Distant Counter.
Yes.
And again, we're saving up our iceberg here, so gonna move her out of the way and dance Marth here so they can warp over to the Sword Cavalier and take him out. Now, obviously I gave Drive Res to him because you can see where I'm going with this. With the Roger Fox flyer here. He's a very dangerous enemy because it's giving a -8 to speed and res.
Shall we, Marth?
Which definitely not good for poor Marth here.
Try not to wear yourself out.
As you can see,
Two of us.
the trick with him is that Tangrisnir allows him to get a special cooldown charge because he has because he had a buff from Gentle Dream, as well as Fortify Res. Now, this actually took a little bit of doing, because by default the Red Flyer will KO Marth, whereas it actually would not with Felix. As you can see though, Red Flyer does a lot of damage, but because of the specific setup, he's actually able to survive and then KO that particular enemy completely. Now what we're next going to do is get Regan into position here to take out the green Fafnir, which again is like how it would happen in Phoenix Master 1's guide.
Good morning.
And then obviously we're going to take out the cleric.
This is it for you.
Yeah, as you can see, she does a lot of damage here.
Yes.
And this is why we are saving up our iceberg here. because we need to take out the green Fafnir.
Suffer.
Now what we need to do, obviously, aside from getting these two out of range of Lady Seiros here, is getting Seiros set up to
Won't lose. Shall we, Marth?
basically get cheesed.
Maybe this way.
So, using Marth as a pivot point, we're actually able to get him to get Peony over here. Now, obviously, since she's going to be chasing down Regan on account of 1, lower res, 2, lower HP. From here, it's actually very easy.
I will enjoy this. From the two of us. Maybe this way. Shall we, Marth?
Yeah, it actually gets stronger as a result.
Try not to hurt yourself.
Mainly because Fire Emblem gives him the
I'm here, Marth.
massive buffs. So yeah, that's the end of that battle. It's I mean, obviously, it's not a guide for everyone to use, but you know, if you're having problems, there are other options. You just kind of got to tinker around a little bit, see what works, see what doesn't, see if you have any changes to make. But again, if you have an unmerged Felix, use him. Definitely use him, and again, sub to Phoenix Master 1 because he's the best, honestly, as far as like free-to-play guides. Also covering Fire Emblem Heroes news and stuff. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like and comment down below. If you want to see more Fire Emblem Heroes content, I will try to do more content. Again, I don't typically cover legendary hero battles or anything like that. Again, mainly because I just do follow Phoenix Master 1 guides. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. This is Shinigami Moroku, and I hope you all have a pleasant night.